Hey Fit Fam, welcome back to Flag Fit University. It's your girl Jazz here with you with your fitness education. So today we are talking about how did I get over cravings? Because come on, let's be real. Nobody goes through a whole prep straight through and they didn't crave anything, want anything nice that really doesn't fit in the diet, okay? And also, let me say this. I am definitely not here to be holier than thou. No, that is not the picture I'm trying to paint here. Like I'm so perfect and I just battled all the cravings. No, no, no. There were moments where I fought the good fight, but I did not win. But that's okay. That's not, anything that I'm going to beat myself up over. I am human and I'm still working hard and I'm still on this journey and I am damn proud of myself. Okay. But there are a few ways that this year I was able to truly minimize my cravings, or let me say, me giving into my cravings, right? So I'm here to share those with you in case they help you when you feel the feeling. You feel like you need something, honey, take a breath because it's not worth it for that little few seconds or few minutes. What it does for your goals, it's not even worth it, honestly. So let's get right into it. If you are like me, you are a stress eater. When you feel super stressed and overwhelmed, you just want comfort, you want a quiet place, you want food, you want snacks, you want something that makes you feel better. That is okay. Also, if you are like me again, you are an impulsive eater. Sometimes I find myself just for no reason wanting something. No, I'm not really bored. I just feel like it's a moment where I need to eat. Like I just have to be eating something. It's an impulse, and honestly, it's something that we definitely have to get under control. So one strategy that helps me to get it under control is to remove barriers, okay? Do not bring things in the house if you know you cannot control yourself. For example, I love peanut butter. I consistently over my preps over the years, I have told myself I'm going to limit the amount of peanut butter I'm eating. I'm not going to OD. Let me tell you, I found myself, not this year, but in previous years, I found myself eating peanut butter by the spoonful, okay? That is not something I normally do throughout the year when I'm not prepping, but for some reason during prep, it feels like peanut butter is okay to have. So I'm just gonna OD, but I'm still okay. No, you're not okay. You're ODing, and that's not good. So this year, I have completely taken peanut butter out. I do not buy it. I already know my weaknesses. I'm not going to keep it in the house, right? So you have to actively try to remove barriers because why should you test your strength when you really don't have to? Like it's no, just remove the barrier. Do not buy the stuff that you know is going to mess you up. And again, along the lines of not testing your strength when you don't have to. Don't go places where you know you're going to be tempted. Do not go out to brunch with your girls. Unfortunately, sorry. If you know that you are going to just have a mimosa or two or three, or you're just going to say, forget it. I already messed up the day. I'm just going to continue having a horrible eating day. And you just eat everything on the menu, right? Don't put yourself in positions where you might fail. Just don't go. Exercise that safety. Just stay home. Just, just say no. It is okay. And if your friends don't understand that you are prepping and you just cannot do certain things, I don't know if they were truly your friends, because friends support and love each other. So no one should be pressuring you to go anywhere, and you should have the willpower to say, right now, I'm going for a goal. I am not going to put myself in any uncomfortable and sacrificing type of situation. Another way that I make sure I don't give in to cravings is to get busy, right? I'm just busy through the day. Make sure that you stay on task. Make sure that you are focused on what you're doing in the moment. You are productive through the day, because most of the time, when you are productive and focused on something super important to you, or whatever task or your job or whatever, you're not thinking about eating. It's when your mind is idle, your body is idle, you don't have anything to do, and you say to yourself, oh, let me go grab a snack. Let me go to the store. Let me order this. No, stay busy. So that's what helps me to not snack or do anything crazy because I'm just continuing to run around all day like a chicken with my head cut off. And in those instances, I really do not have time to think about eating. I just don't. So that kind of really helps me. I'm never idle. Another thing, you guys. So if you are like me, you like sweet things, you need like that sweet tooth satisfied. And honey, you cannot do the cake. You cannot do the Snickers. You cannot do those things. That is going to take you away from your goals. Trust me, I know. I try to cut corners like in past preps, and I try to, it just don't work. Don't do it. But there are ways around it. So one thing that I do is I stay stocked up with gum, with mints, everything that is 0 calories, zero sugar, zero carbs, all those things. I am continuously chewing, munching all day. And it makes me feel like that sweet tooth that I need is satisfied. And let me just show you all of the nice flavors that I have because I'm serious. I pick my flavor for the day, my vibe for the day, and that is how I rock. And that really honestly helps me so much. This is part of my stash, y'all. I got everything. Look at that. Whatever flavor I want. I got the golden apple, the berry mix. I got the grape when I'm feeling grapey. I got cotton candy. Listen, this is my favorite Orbit, but then I got the peppermint when I feel like I need a little freshness, and winter green, and the kiwi watermelon, and the juicy fruit. Listen, get y'all some gum and some mint. Stop playing. Because come on, if you look at the back of any of these, look at the number, it's super low. It's either 0 or 1. One little carb is not going to kill me at all whatsoever. So, yep, get into it. Another thing that truly helps me is Crystal Light. Now, some people might like it, some people might not like it, health reasons, taste reasons, whatever. I'm not here to talk about why you should or should not. I'm just telling you that is what helps me with my cravings because, again, I love sugar. Like, it's so bad. In America here, we eat way too much sugar, but besides the point, I have a sweet tooth. I need to have something sweet and nice. And that makes me feel like I'm drinking like a little Kool-Aid thing or like some juice. It really satisfies that when I feel like I need something. Honestly, it keeps me from going to the store and buying a white chocolate Kit Kat, okay? Because that's my jam. I love it. So if you are like me and you have a sweet tooth, try Crystal Light in your water. Maybe that might satisfy you for the moment. Then you go back to your gum. You see where I'm getting at? It's just like little things to just give you the feeling that you need. Because honestly, you don't need the calories. Once it goes in your mouth and it digests, that is not the part that we need. We don't need it hitting our bloodstream and depositing as fat. We don't need none of that. We just need the taste. That's literally why we crave. It's the taste. It's the taste buds. It's us wanting something. So boom, Crystal Light. And then on the same note, your protein powders, okay? So it just depends. You can find whatever protein powder is out there. They have some that's like fruity pebble flavored, okay? They have some that's birthday cake flavored. You got raspberry white chocolate. You got all kinds of great stuff. Banana cream. Find a protein powder that you love, that tastes delicious for you. And that can, in your mind, be like a little snack as well. And if you fancy, right, you can even chop up some bananas, put in there, chop up a little bit of fruits, put in there, and it gives it even more taste without you having snacks that's going to take you away from your goals, right? So the protein might be like a nice little snack, something you look forward to in the day that will satisfy the need for something bad, right? If you need donuts, you better find you a donut flavored protein. If you need chocolate cake, there are chocolate cake proteins, okay? So go out there, find a protein that works for you, and do not give in to those crazy cravings by actually going to eat a chocolate cake. Please don't. Please don't. I am your goals, and I am begging you. Okay, and we just talked about adding fruit into your protein, right? But also, you can do straight up fruit. That is a much better option than you having donuts or cookies or you giving into a snack that you know is really not it, right? One thing that I was doing, especially this prep, I would have a few cubes of watermelon because, again, they're sweet, they're juicy, and one, they're really high in water content, obviously, watermelon, duh. So I am getting that water content from it, but also I'm getting the nice sweet flavor. And it's not like massively fatty or sugary or anything crazy, right? Not at all. So it is something that satisfies that need for like maybe a different texture or a little sweetness, but it's not taking me far away from my goals. And again, I did not say I'm eating the whole entire watermelon. I said I'm having a few cubes. Again, this is going to be about exercising portion control because while we are trying to finesse the cravings and give our bodies, like trick our minds and give ourselves a little something, you never want to OD because even the good options, too much of something is not good, right? So, watermelon is something that I use. Maybe it'll work for you too. And then the last tip that I have for you that really works for me in tough moments is remembering my why, right? You have to go back to your goals. Why am I doing this in the first place? What is my ultimate goal? Will this few minutes of delicious pleasure really propel me to my goals? Is it truly worth it? You have to really ask yourself these serious questions and remind yourself why you're even staying away from certain options, right? Because if at the end of the day it doesn't make sense to you and it's something that makes you feel negative and you're unhappy, you're never going to stick to it. You're going to give into those cravings and you're not going to see your goals become a reality. But if you remind yourself of your goals and once you do remind yourself, you feel like, okay, yes, I am striving towards that. That is something that I want. I can do this. I am strong. I can chew some gum and go my way. I can take my mind off of it and go my way. I don't need to have this. The bigger picture is that I want to feel good. I want to be faster. I want to be leaner. I want to be healthy. I want to get off my diabetes medicine, right? You have to remember those important things that started you off in the first place on this path. And if those things are really important to you, then you will choose an option and you will stay away from things for the most part. Now, the other thing here, right, is you can have things in moderation, but some people tend to go off the deep end, right? They tell themselves, okay, I'm going to have a few Skittles. And then a few Skittles turns into this whole bag. And then after you've eaten the whole bag, now you feel bad about yourself and you go to get a second bag because you're like, to hell with it. I already messed up. I'm just going to completely derail myself. And now you're 5 bags in and you're like, oh my God, right? So sometimes it's better to just not have anything at all. Remember your goals. Or if you're a person who can exercise control, have a little bit. Just have a little bit. You won't die. But, if you want, like I said, to get around those cravings, those are your options. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that it really helps you to curb your cravings and kind of get around it and continue on to your goals because that is what we're here for. We are here to win. We are here to fight towards what we said we are doing in the first place, right? So if you like this video, if these things were meaningful to you, drop it down in the comments. Let me know which one of these things do you do already? Which one are you going to actually try? Or do you have a strategy that might help me? Listen, I'm here to learn from y'all too. Drop that down in the comments. I would love to hear what strategies you guys have to stay away from your cravings. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you like this video if it was insightful and you share it with a friend who might also need this info. Okay, I love, love, love you guys. Have an awesome rest of your day.